Did we find a niche fragrance at Marshall's? So guys, before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you love fragrance, cologne, perfume related content. We do it all here. Also, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at EnterTheFragrance. Yes, EnterTheFragrance. We've got a lot more short form content over there. So we ended up going to Marshall's and we found a Thomas Kosmala fragrance. And the fragrance we picked up was number 4, Après L'Amour Eau de Parfum. Yes, Thomas Kosmala at Marshall's. Now, probably overpaid by a smidge on this one. $119.99. Yeah, $120 plus tax. But I've smelt this in the past and I do remember really enjoying it. I have no idea what it smells like nowadays, but kind of a generic box. I always love their bottles. Simple yet modern. Yeah, there it is. Love the presentation. Heavy cap. So we're going to grab a tester strip, tell you what I think, rate it 1 through 10, and go from there. So, Après L'Amour, great pressurized atomizer. So it's citrusy, it's warm, it's inviting, something unique going on, but it does remind me of a couple different fragrances. Woody, fresh, spicy, citrus, maybe a little fruity. That's really good. So we're going to look up the notes, see if we can find anything else on this fragrance. I'm sure we can. So yeah, it's on sale most places for about $100. So I didn't really crazy overpay on this one. This one was released in 2018. So it's a musky, amber, woody, powdery, citrus, warm, spicy, animalic scent. Multifaceted, multi-layered perfume. High quality. You could tell this is super, super high quality oils. Kind of this cooling effect. I like it. Definitely a strong fragrance. So the top notes: lemon zest, bitter orange blossom. Middle notes: aromatic spices. Base notes: amber, musk, woody accords. Interesting. So yeah, exactly what I thought. So people are comparing this to Mancera's Instant Crush in BR540. But where this is different, this is more of a fresh, citrusy take on those sweeter DNAs. I would say if you were looking for the sweetest, I would go Instant Crush. If you were looking for something more candied, fruity-like, go Baccarat Rouge. But this kind of takes that DNA, tones it down, makes it more daily, more wearable. And I'm not saying those fragrances aren't wearable daily, but this is really good. So the first comment down below, of course, we're reading the comments on Fragrantica, but I have the Elixir version, blind bought it. And I purchased this after purchasing many BR540 dupes, Oud Rouge, Untold. And this is the first fragrance to scratch the itch when I heard Elixir was the sweetie. In the past, the regular Après L'Amour. Now time to check out the other blankets. By the way, I couldn't smell it upon opening. A week later, it's coming around. Thought I was sick and thinking another $100 wasted. Now I feel great. I don't know where that comment's going. The next comment, come on. Ambrocyanide. What's what a flint accord? So we're gonna read one more comment. These comments are so pretentious. So I bought it upon first smell. Reminds me of clean sheets, spiced black tea, and autumn air. Fantastic description, by the way. Shout out to Zig. It's both smooth and pigment at the same time. It suits somebody who's mild-mannered but has a story to tell. This can definitely be worn most of the year, but goes best with a sweater. For the summer, number 4 sport. I agree. Number 4 sport's modern masterpiece is a good option if you want to keep the same sort of signature scent throughout the year. A lot of people say number 4 neon's the best, but I wasn't particularly blown away. Be careful how much of this fragrance you spray on. A couple sprays are enough. Some people claim to go nose blind in a couple minutes. Yeah, it's definitely a strong fragrance. This, I would say if you have the budget to pick up for $100, $140, and you don't want to spend BR540 money, and you don't want like a Club de Nuit Untold or an Amber Oud or something along those ballparks, this is probably the smoothest iteration of that DNA. And definitely I can see myself wearing more and more and more and more and more as the year goes on. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is my favorite niche interpretation of the DNA, I think. And I'm glad I revisited it because I kind of wrote it off as another part of that unoriginal DNA. I think people have to revisit this. Honestly, number 4, Après l'Amour by Thomas Kamala, I'm gonna give a 9 out of 10. Yeah, 9 out of 10 for the most recent pickup at Marshall's. And guys, if you enjoyed today's content, slap that subscribe button, beat it with a hammer, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video drop. And as always, stay clean, stay fresh, and remember the world is yours. Much love, guys.